So the reason you probably clicked on this video is because you're either straight up ass at editing, making covers, making music, whatever it is you do creatively, or you're stuck and can't progress, which is what most people do deal with and is what I dealt with for a really long time. But there is a way which has helped me to actually break this barrier of feeling stuck and has improved my work drastically. And it's not by, watching tutorials, buying packs, buying presets, buying plugins, all this shit, but it's deeper than that. Most people leave, but if you stick true this, and you'll probably see yourself, making better work. When I first started out making covers, I was ass. When I first started out making Fortnite designs, I was ass. And I stayed ass. When I was making Fortnite designs back when I was like 13, I was ass and I stayed ass because I always felt like there was a ceiling above my head where I was like stuck and I couldn't break past. And I couldn't break past it, which, kind of led me to quitting before I did anything. And most of you guys probably feel the same. You probably already quit, to be honest. But what I'm going to go over is definitely going to help you out and, kind of make you realize what it is that is making you feel stuck. So to get into it, the first thing you have to understand and realize is the way you view yourself will determine how far you will go. When I think back of me making them Fortnite designs back in the day when I was 13, I remember constantly thinking that I wasn't good enough to join, the teams or to get any clients or anything like that. And when you have these negative thoughts, it's gonna leak itself into your work because, when you feel bad, that's what you're gonna produce. And what this made me realize was when you hold an image of yourself, that image affects you very much creatively. So if you have the image of, being a mid Fortnite designer, going for these small teams, you have these small goals, you want to make 10 quid off a banner, you're not really going to be motivated to actually go for it. And you're not going to improve, you're going to stay the same because you feel like everything should come to you, which is not the case. So to actually break out of the barrier of feeling stuck, what you have to do is you need to create a new self-image in your mind that you can, go towards and aim to become. And this might take you a little bit, you might have to do a bit of thinking about this, but if you just write down on a piece of paper, where do I want to be in 5 years, you would definitely kind of gain a bit of clarity and a vision. You need a vision definitely when you're doing something creative, because without a vision you're not going to strive for it or want to improve or anything like that. But when you set a high goal or some sort of vision or self-image, you are going to want to achieve that because your standards and demands are very high, and I think of them as the ceiling. When you feel stuck, you've hit that ceiling, and that's why you have to dream big or set big goals and kind of go for it. You can't really stay still. And when you have your mindset or vision in place, always take and act in accordance to that every day, because you will become that person eventually, and you're gonna fall into this kind of flow state life where you're producing your best work back to back, and it's kind of purely based off of the pure identity shift. When you pair it out with being consistent, surrounding yourself around better creatives and making opportunities, going for them, go for the opportunities instead of waiting and being nah, I'm not good enough, because you never know.